And how's it going, everybody? We are live. Apparently, we're in last week still.
We're time traveling.
Because I totally forgot to prep. Yeah, podcast number 33. We're your hosts, Reaver.
And Sojex.
And, what have we been doing this week?
Let's see. Been playing some more Mass Effect single player. I'm going really slow on this for some reason, but because there's just so much little shit to do everywhere. But finished establishing the outpost on Eos.
You're still there?
Still there. Then got back up, and I'm trying to like knock out all the little side quests now as much as I can, so that they don't pile up in in a world or two, and I have like 38 fucking side quests to work on. So I got to that. I finished up a bunch of the side quests, working on unlocking the memories of whatever, Sam, and all that kind of bullshit. One really fun side quest that came up, it irritated the shit out of me. You go to this... Spoiler. You go to this site, it's just a side quest. You go to this little scientist chick, and she gives you she needs help with an equation.
Yes, I remember that. I did that one.
And then you give it to Sam Node. The moment she's like, yeah, put it directly into Sam Node, I was like, I don't trust you, bitch.
I don't trust you, bitch.
So let's see what's going on here. So I went, put it, and then Sam freaks out or whatever, and you gotta help him and all that. But I don't think it got fully resolved yet.
No, mine's still not fully resolved.
Yeah, mine's not fully resolved yet.
I'm waiting on an email from...
Oh, yeah, from the Resistance dudes.
I've already gone to Angara, or Aya. It's not Angara, it's Aya. That's where they're at. It's not even their home planet. Fun fact.
Oh. I haven't met any Angara yet.
Jaw's pretty cool.
I did get...
I'm sure you've seen him already, yeah?
No.
Like you've seen promos of him or whatever?
Mm-hmm. Well, maybe, but...
He's the dude wearing the monocle type Garrus looking little thing.
Is he,
on one
what
eye.
Is he?
He's an Angaran.
No, I haven't seen any Angaran yet.
Oh, you haven't seen any promos?
So as soon as I finished EOS, I went back to the Nexus, and I was doing all the side quests there, and I spent a good few hours. Fun fact, my Origin tweaked out, and it claims that I put 104 hours onto Mass Effect. I have not.
What the fuck?
I most definitely have not, and it's like, you put 104 hours on. Bullshit, Origin. Bullshit.
104, that's more than I have on there.
Dude, I
played that game.
Because I saw it go from I think it was 18, 19, and then something happened because I was having issues with my internet. And then something happened and it goes back and it's 104 hours. I was like that meme with the girl, she's like, what?
No.
But, so single player, played a little bit of multiplayer. I have been really good about trying to do my strike missions as much as possible on the mobile app for it, which is very convenient. If I recall, I think I have enough of the resource points that you need so I can get that other equipment thing that you and Doom said I should grab. So also since then, so this week I played Has Been Heroes came out, and my employer hooked me up with a free copy for both the PS4 and the PC. So I played quite a bit of it, played more of it than I actually intended to. It kind of caught me off guard with how addicting it is. It's a fun little roguelike. Gets progressively harder as you keep going along, but pretty fun. I mean, it was addicting. It was something different, so it caught my attention.
King of Madness, how's it going, buddy? Haven't seen you in forever. This is the new pad.
Yeah, well, here we are.
Has Been Heroes, huh?
Has Been Heroes, and it was pretty cool.
It's like a JRPG, like that turn-based type wind up.
No, it's so weird. It's kind of difficult to explain unless you play it.
Okay.
So you got to check it out, even if you just check it out.
I downloaded it because it was megabytes.
Yeah, dude. I think it was not even a full gig.
No.
So, but you have your three things, and the whole shtick of the game is that both you and your opponents have little stamina nodes or points that you have to get through before you can hurt their health. So each different hero you have hits for a certain amount of time. The warrior hits once, but he hits really hard. The rogue hits 3 times, but doesn't hit as hard. The monk hits twice, kind of a medium damage.
Okay.
So, and each one also has a spell and all that. That's not super important for this explanation. But, so say you're fighting an enemy who has 4 stamina.
Okay.
Well, you have to hit it the best combination is to hit it with the rogue 3 times and then the warrior the once, because then his health is able to get damaged. You hit him with the monk, it damages the health, and because you properly stunned it beforehand, it doesn't just do damage, but it also takes away 1 max stamina. So now its max is 3, but they regenerate immediately after he comes out of being stunned. So then you hit it with the rogue and knock off all 3, then hit it with the other guy to bring it down to 2, and so on and so forth. So it becomes a little back and forth that whole way through, and it just goes on that way. And then they're each in their lane, and you have the monsters constantly coming at you. It's like a much more complicated Plants vs Zombies.
Okay.
It's like a significantly more complicated Plants vs Zombies because you have those shits
like
coming
Plants
at you.
vs Zombies on steroids.
Plants vs Zombies, if it was like made by the guys that made Darkest Dungeon.
Okay, I can get on board with that.
And it's pretty fun, and even at its full price, it's only $20. I think it's decently worth $20. But I can see how in the promos we were watching, it was saying one guy was like, "Yeah, I put a couple 100 hours," and the other guy's like, "Well, I don't know about a couple 100 hours," because it really depends. Because technically, I've already beat the game.
Okay.
But it's a kind of game where you keep going over the whole gist of this is for that player who likes to have an assload of shit to unlock, an assload of items to find, characters to unlock.
So completionist.
Skins.
It's a completionist game.
Yeah.
So, okay.
So, like, because you can get the gist out of the game and beat the game in well under an hour.
Okay.
And just check
one of
it
those
out.
games. Gotcha.
Yeah. And it just kind of you just play over and over. And I can. So it was also announced. It's also on the Switch. But I can see. I kind of do want it on the Switch because this is the kind of game where, hey, I'm in between classes. I've got 20 minutes.
A time killer.
Yeah, a little time killer. Something just a couple of steps up of a mobile game.
Okay.
I will say, however, on PC, its keyboard and mouse controls do not work for me at all. I hate it. It's very, very cumbersome. Was not designed to be played that way. Was definitely designed with the controller in mind.
Okay.
So Has Been Heroes. I also played a couple of little random things on the PS4 the last couple of days. Loaded up Infinite Warfare last night. Played for about an hour or so. I felt like shooting something, and I didn't.
We need to get you Player Unknown.
I felt like shooting something. I was playing it. I was doing pretty well. It's been a while since I was getting back in there.
I can't. Oh my god.
It's it's the microtransactions definitely kill it.
Yeah.
But if you play if you just like don't even worry about that. And well, then I forgot that when I got this game, it came with the season pass. With the full season pass, so I had a bunch of a little special currency that they give you, a bunch of there's these keys to unlock some other shit. Like there's more than just COD points now. There's COD points. There's other currency that you earn to create shit, like to research, like kind of how Mass Effect does it, but to like research, and then you do the blueprints and you get the thing. It's a pain in the dick. I
just want to shoot shit.
The only advantage that you can choose the weapon that you're making. So it's a slight step better than, the DLC gun is in these boxes, good luck.
So we took 10 steps back and 1 step forward?
I mean, yeah, you could look at it that way. So it was cool, it was fun. And then my wife really enjoys watching me just play random shit like that. She just likes watching it, so. But, and then, just work and school. That's really what's been going on over here.
Me? Finally cut my fucking beard. I look like a normal human being again.
Normal is a subjective word.
Yeah, that's fine.
That I wouldn't use for you.
Yeah, it's fine. Awesome barber. Shout out to Barber Blues in Roseville. Yeah, they you get beer for free. They'll charge you for it. They're like, here, have a beer. It's funny. They give beer away for free, but you have to have a liquor license.
Yeah.
I think it's funny because they're not selling beer.
Or they're distributing it. And
I guess distributing.
Sure. And the counters rolled into the price of their service.
Probably.
Was it kind of expensive?
It's above average from what I'm used to, like Great Clips or Sports Clips or something like that. It's around there.
The place of Great Clips and like Sports Clips, well, Sports Clips
they're a little more expensive than that.
Well, Sports Clips is a step up in my opinion. Great Clips and Supercuts, they're garbage.
No, they're garbage. Sports Clips I liked the service of it.
The hot towel.
Yeah, the hot towel, the haircut,
head,
the boobies on the head, the massage. Fuck this, I don't care.
Yeah.
It fucking feels good.
Yeah. Just don't get insulted when I have a hard on.
No.
You
should be happy.
Yeah.
It means you're doing a great job.
Great job. I'm still not gonna tip you, but you're doing a great job.
But no, these guys, they're legit. Because everywhere I've gone, I'm like, hey, take care of me, take care of my beard. Everyone looks like I just asked them to do the impossible, or like something like I just asked them to look at their parents naked. Like they're like, I'm like,
I went and got my beard trimmed once. This is when I had a little bit scruffier, and I had him trim it once, and I was very dissatisfied because the service was great. I could hardly tell the difference of what the fuck they did with my beard.
See, these guys, you're sitting in a chair, you're like, you think it's a normal chair, you're like, oh, that's cool. And then all of a sudden, dude's like, all right, we're going to do the beard. You start going up, you're like, whoa, what the fuck? And then he's like, lean back, and then you're laying flat, and then he's just sitting there going to town on the beard, working, and he's like getting everything up. They get it all straight, they throw oil in it, and get it all, they smooth it out as much as possible to get it straight, and then they're like, all right, let's get this, and they get all up underneath, pulls out the straight razor, lines up everything, and then goes to town and is like, all right, boom. All right, in order to take care of this beard, this is what you need to do. Boom, 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 boom. And it's like, hey.
Did they give you like oils and shit?
He was telling me, this is what's good. This is how you do it first. You get these kind of brushes, this comb. Boom, boom. Oil first, brush. Get it all in there. And then you take the, like a horsetail brush, like the really thick bristle ones. Straight down, and then hit it with the wax to keep it where it's at, and then it just stays there.
So why didn't you do that?
I didn't do it today because I woke up hella early with no sleep because Amelia didn't fucking.
It sounds like
she woke up hella. It wasn't me problem.
You gotta look at it. Look good for.
And I had to get a couch this morning. This morning's been action packed already.
Shout out to Buck Nasty.
Yeah, Buck Nasty for my giant couch for free. 20-year-old couch does not look like it. He kept fucking amazing care of that couch.
Better keep it up.
I'm going to. Especially because I got a kid. Although I'm not expecting much. Let's see what else. Me and Sojax are possibly going to the Indie Arcade next Saturday.
Yeah.
Or this coming Saturday.
Yeah, I may have fucked up. I know I wrote it down that I needed the day off, and I don't remember if it got given off to me. So I was talking to my manager.
So we'll see. If we can, we're gonna try to get as many interviews lined up as possible, or as much contact info as we can.
Yeah.
Let's see what else. Shit, I'll even try to do phone interviews if I can with the phone. I'll just upload it straight up, grab a video editing software, compress it, throw it on YouTube.
Well, you could always call through Skype and do that live.
Yeah, could do that too.
Because you can call someone's regular phone number. Actually, fun fact, Google Hangouts. So this was a few weeks ago now. I forgot to tell you. A few weeks ago now. I was doing something on the computer, and through my roommate and I and my wife, we use Google Hangouts to talk to each other if we all need to communicate easily. Because I hate group text, and this is just
I hate group text.
This is just slightly better.
Rather have a phone call.
So
I can just
I Google searched the place that we decided we wanted to order some food from, and then I clicked the phone number. I was like, all right, cool. I clicked it so that I could see it. I was going to start dialing, and then I started dialing. I had my headset on. When it starts dialing, it rings, and she answers, and I'm hello, and I well, hello, blah, 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 order my food, and that was all set. I was like,
I've done it with that.
Son of a bitch! I just called someone through my.
I even had someone say, "Wow, your phone's really good." I know, because I was right up on that mic, like, hello, I would like blah 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 blah.
I'd like to order everything you got.
That was
Dude, did you come across? You probably already did.
What?
The news reporter in Mass Effect.
Yes.
That was the voice lines that we practiced.
Yeah, I saw. I'm so mad. Chick 1, it's not too bad. Not too bad. Although I would have said some of the lines a lot differently. I said them differently.
Well, they changed. They completely changed that script.
Yeah, some of it's still the same.
Some of it's still the same. But it's the vast meat and potatoes. Well, understandably, because they sent us completely spoiler-free shit.
Yeah.
And there she's talking about, not events, but like the general situation.
Actual people.
The political atmosphere. Yeah. That's one of the things that I'm not entirely in love with Mass Effect. is the fact that there is the politics that you're dealing with, and I understand that's been now that I look back, that's been a concept in every single one.
It's always the civilians and military, the scientists and the military.
On EOS, what did you go with first?
Science.
Yeah, me too. I would have thought
I did science first. I was going to, but like I'm sitting here thinking, okay, if I was really Ryder, and I really did decide to leave everything behind and go on this scientific expedition,
right?
What would I do?
I based the decision off of what I think Alec Ryder would have decided.
And I was like, science seems like what we should have done, especially because you saw the big ass turrets leading into the fucking area.
Yeah.
On EOS, I was like, yeah, we're good, we're all right.
Yeah.
And if anyone needs help, I'll come.
Exactly.
That's what I'm here for.
Then I will help them.
Yeah, and then I was like, and then the next people I'll unlock will be military, and then there we go.
I think it's just with each planet it'll depend on.
And then trade. You get your science, you get your military, and then you get your commerce. And you're good to go.
It was funny. I didn't expect the decision making level to be part of figuring out who to get out of cryo first.
Yeah.
What kind of people?
You're gonna come across a lot of people who are upset with whatever you choose.
Oh, I'm always gonna piss somebody off.
Then there's like protests and like it's fucking. It's hitting too close to reality for me. That's really bugging me. Buck Nasty and his friend Zenmer, they can't. They're upset with the story already.
Really?
They're not liking it. They're like
because of the political.
They're taking a break. It's too much. Yeah. There's too much modern going on. Plus, I don't really like it too much. It's like, yeah, he makes decisions, but there's a lot of decisions that he doesn't make. Like shit's just still going on. You're not Shepard. You're not making these like N7 Spectre fucking...
You're not in charge of this expedition.
No.
You're just in charge of finding...
Human. You're in charge of humanity's part of it, and that's it.
No, you're not.
You're humanity's pathfinder, so you're in charge of humanity's...
No, you're just in charge of finding the spots where we can lay ground.
Yeah, true. That too.
Lay some pipe.
And then, like, your biggest decisions are who to pull out of cryo. Like, that's pretty much it.
Also, I didn't like how the picture of that...
And so far at least.
So far,
I will say so far.
So far. Have you found any of the other arcs?
No, I have found survivors of one, but they weren't on the arc. It was the Turians. Okay. But they left in like an escape pod shuttle type deal, so it's only a few of them.
Gotcha.
Very little, and they're like, we think it's destroyed, we don't even know.
Also, dude, these romance choices.
I'm not a big fan of a lot of the characters. If I had to rank them,
okay.
Cora is dead last. I fucking hate her.
I like Cora.
Nope, I hate her constant.
You just don't like her haircut. I like her haircut.
I don't care. It doesn't matter. I don't like her personality. It's the constant. Oh my god! I should have been fucking Pathfinder.
Well,
oh my god!
Imagine that. You'd spend your life.
No, and then if it's not that, then it's oh my god, my sorry commando sisters. Like
she's not
oh my god, she does.
No, she doesn't.
Wait, yes she does.
No,
That's all she does. You're like, Cora, are we playing the same game?
I like Cora.
No, because
she is not as whiny as you're making her sound.
She is. Wait.
No.
She's constantly, and then, like, I read her loyalty mission. She's, oh my god, I like this person. I like this person. Oh my god, I don't like this person anymore. Like, my core tenets and beliefs just out the window now, immediately. Like, it's a complete. I don't know. I don't like her too much. Anyway, she's dead last.
Okay.
I want to like Liam. I know Doom likes Liam because he's pretty funny. He's got a lot of quips. He's your forced Garrus.
Right.
But he's not really Garrus. He's Garrus in the sense that he's your buddy. He has your back no matter what. He will always be there to defend you and be on your side. It doesn't matter what the situation is.
Okay.
He's the guy who's going to back you up. Period. Which I like. It's not bad, but the rest of him is very boring.
Well,
he's like Caden.
Well, here's the problem. You're measuring him to people who aren't him. If you start dating the girl and all she does is compare you to her last 3 exes, you're not like this guy, and when you're definitely not, and then you dump the bitch.
I know.
Liam should dump you. Liam should be done with your ass.
He should. But he's gonna follow me around like a lost dog.
No, because he's loyalty. I like him. He's cool. I've only had a couple of the conversations with him, but he had the tough life, and he was bored of what he was doing, so he's like, "Fuck it, let's go." So I'm like, "You came out here out of boredom?" He's like, "Yeah."
Like I said, I do like him.
Yeah.
I don't even know if I'd rate him that far back. I don't even know if I'm rating him now. My top three. Vetra is my number one. I really like Vetra. I think her story is good. I like her. She's interesting. She's like a Han Solo. She's got that Han Solo. She's a smuggler.
I can't romance her though.
I'm romancing her.
I can't do
I'm
that.
trying.
I can't do. I don't want to see Turian titties.
You can't get with Turian?
Nah, dude.
I went with Garrus as FemShep. The one playthrough I did as FemShep. Let's see. Drac is cool. I really like Drac.
Drac's cool, and I like his relationship with his granddaughter.
Yes, I think it's a really cool little.
Yeah.
He's your stereotypical Krogan.
Except when it has to do with his granddaughter.
Except when it has to do with his granddaughter. He's
That's my baby.
Protective grandpa. Like I like it. It's fucking dope.
Well,
I like
and
it.
then you have to think about the astronomically low chance for him to have a granddaughter, and the fact that it happened.
2 or 3%, something like that.
Yeah.
3%. I think it's 3%.
Oh no, it got raised to 4. Well, now it's 4%.
Now it's raised to 4%.
Upcoming.
Yeah.
Guys, I read that.
Because
I really like the Krogans and this
Yep.
and everything like that. But yeah. So continue.
And Jaw. I've actually replaced Drac with Jaw. Jaw is supposed to be your Garrus when it comes to like your sniper on your team. He's a
badass sniper.
He's the badass sniper. I like him because I almost feel like you have to play with him.
Okay.
Because he's so integral to what's going on. Like not him specifically, but the Angarans. And like you're in this whole new galaxy. Why wouldn't you take the one guy who's kind of there to show you around and introduce you to all these other people, and not just that, but like to get the insights into Andromeda?
Yeah.
They've been dealing with this whole time. Why wouldn't you have that guy to constantly be like, all right, hey, well, this has been going on, and this is. I feel like I have to have him, but it's also not bad because I actually like him. He's not bad.
I think my problem is the limitation of a 3-man team.
But you and then 2 others, yeah.
It really sucks because you have in this game 6 companions.
I almost wish it was 4 because in co-op it's 4 people.
Yeah, they should have done it. They should have done it 4. That's how I really feel about it because we could have, because of the 3 different combat roles. Yeah. Your combat, your tech, and your bio, and to get a good coverage of everything. You want to have, ideally, I would have someone with me who's 100% combat, 100% bio, and 100% tech, and then I'm a little mix of all of it.
See, that was my problem back in Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3. I always had Garrus and Tali with me, and they're both tech.
Yeah.
But I went bio, so I mean, it worked, and we were in.
It worked, and you had enough combat between the two of you.
And then fucking Garrus just one-shot like everything,
yeah.
So I mean.
That was funny. I was like, what was I? No, yeah, I think it was a Garrus video I was watching with certain gear. And then,
I saw that too. And he
just one shot
on insanity mode.
Yeah, insanity. It's like you're just hiding, just like Garrus.
I love having John Drac. Doomsday says, I love having John Drac. They are both just loyal and honorable, and when they talk to each other on missions, they just agree with each other on everything. It's weird.
That was a run-on sentence.
I actually like having. I want to have Drac with me, but I really like Vetra. I like her kit, her power armor plus her turbocharge, and then she has the Cyclone with her.
Right.
So she just, when it all pops because you just hear, and that's her fucking assault rifle just tearing someone apart.
That's crazy.
And then Drac's just a little too stereotypical for me to have with him constantly.
Yeah, I mean,
because I've done this. I've had Grunt and Rex.
You're Rex. Yeah, right. You're Rex. You're Grunt. Yeah.
But I always, he's like one of the first people I always go to check on to see if he's got anything new to talk about.
What's going on, man?
I would, like I said, if I could have 3, it would be Jaw, Drac, and Vetra. Like without a doubt, I wouldn't have anyone else with me.
One thing that really I know I'm earlier on in the story than you guys. So
you're barely.
That's the only reason I'm not gonna like hardcore defend any of the companions. But the thing that I really liked about Cora was the fact that she was like, I'm not happy with this decision, but it is what it is, and I'm going to be your second, and I'm going to back you up. So I was like, all right, Cora, well, cool, I'll fuck you. We need to get this human race going here. But I'm trying to romance everybody I see.
There's a lot of one-night stands.
I even tried to romance.
Good luck with Subi.
What's his name? Dude. I immediately disagreed with her because she's all, oh God. I'm like,
no, wait, hold on. I wanted to talk about this because I really like what they did with Subi.
I think it's stupid.
What?
I have no space for religion.
Okay. But it's not just religion.
No, but to me that's that pussyfooting. Can't pick one, so I pick both.
No, it makes sense.
I don't.
It makes sense. The believing in the divine does not automatically diminish the search for truth.
Yeah, if you have no testicles and can't make up your mind.
No, not at all. Because I like what she said. I like how she put it. Yeah,
because you can't make up your mind, so you're happy with that.
No,
that's how I feel about it. I listen to her talk and I'm like, you're pussyfooting, you got a foot in and foot out, so I can't. I didn't like her. I'll fuck her, but I'm not gonna do anything else.
Nah, I don't know.
I pissed her off. I said whatever the opposite of was that she wanted to hear. I'm like, no, that's stupid. Your ideas are stupid.
Anyways, I like Callow.
I wouldn't want a religious person fly my thing. What if her God suddenly told her to crash it into something? I'm not dealing with that.
I like Callow. He's the actual pilot, by the way.
He's cool. He's a little blabbermouth. He's always talking about everybody.
Yeah, he's just super gossip.
He's a little bitch. But he's okay.
Gail constantly wants to be getting in your pants, I feel like.
Well, I was talking to him, and it was a romance then. I was like, nah, we're cool.
Yeah.
Mostly because I had a boss named Gil, and I'm like, immediately was like, nah, dude, sorry.
He sets up poker. He's taking everyone's money on the whole ship.
little bitch. I want to get into the doctor's pants. The Asari doctor.
Lexi, good luck.
Yeah.
She doesn't want to be with anybody, I believe.
She hasn't met me yet.
There's a whole lot of like other people that you come across that are one night stands too.
So
like that already on. Yeah. Even in Angaran. It's a little weird.
Female?
Yeah, female Angaran. I don't know. The romance options are a little awkward. Like I don't feel like
because essentially from your companions, if you're male and you want to stay straight, it's Korra or Vetra.
Korra or Vetra. And then the Angaran, other chick, which is a one-night stand.
And PB.
PB, who's really difficult to pin down. Like, that one takes a while.
I understand her, though. I like her.
She's the one person in your whole squad who actually holds something back from you constantly. Like,
right.
You never fully understand what her motivations are. Like, you kind of know, like, okay, Remtech, perfect. Sure. I understand. But other than that, like, you don't really know anything. Yeah. She holds a lot back. And I think she's the only one where they actually did a good job with the facial animations. I think they spent like the A-team did her facial animations, and then they just outsourced the rest.
All right, we got the budget here. Let's make PB look good. Because
by the way, they did outsource the entire animation tech to Romania. It was one of the Romania studios.
That makes sense. It had a Romanian feel to it.
It was an unknown BioWare studio in Romania, and they outsourced it to them and said, "Hey guys, do the animation." Damn. And then upper management was like, "Yeah, we feel like it's good and we don't need to polish it anymore." So which pissed me off because they straight up said before this even launched that depending on the sales of this, it's either going to be a one and done or it'll be another series.
Yeah.
My absolute abject fear is that it's going to not let them make another Mass Effect, and that is just done, which would be extremely saddening because this world is so huge. I want more stories in it, even if this one turned out to be turd bucket. But I don't know. I'm not having that big of a problem with the story at the moment, honestly.
No, and the thing is like taking out the fact that we're in the United States and that there's a whole geopolitical whatever. Everybody's mad at everybody. Take that out of, try to ignore that for a second. The fact that we live in this time right now. Mm-hmm. The events and problems that come up are real problems.
They are.
There are things that would feasibly, like, I don't feel like they're, like, BioWare was trying to say something with this in respect to America. One, because this game's been in development for long before anything, any other current games.
And Bioware's Canadian.
Bioware's
So
Canadian.
they're
So
Canadian.
at best, they're laughing at us.
Yeah.
And if these problems were like suddenly unnatural, like, or if there was like all of a sudden some Krogan with orange hair would be like, all right,
Krogan hair, huh?
exactly. That's how ridiculous it would be. So,
Lost your train of thought.
no, like I'm trying to form it without being like rah one or the other, but I think it falls a little flat, but it's not uninteresting.
Well, like I said, I'm a little for Rob and Zenmer. It was a little on the too political side for them.
Okay.
Me, I'm trying to look past a little bit of it.
Mm-hmm.
The story's not too bad. It's just not. It's not pulling me in like any of the other Mass Effects did.
Right.
Even 1. Remember how we played 1? We didn't know much about it. We never really looked at promotional material for that game, and we just heard about, hey, big space RPG.
Well, the big thing I remember the big thing that drew us to it was the conversational choices.
Yeah, conversation, the actual RPG.
I'm never gonna forget that scene where you're Shepard and you pull the gun on the bartender.
Yep.
And you're like, give me the information.
And I was like, dude, all right, love it. But the story just fucking grabbed me by the balls and pulled me in and didn't want to let me go. It's not doing this here. Like, I can easily, like, at any point, someone's like, hey, let's play this together. Okay, hold on, let me save and quit and go and play that. Like, I'm not like, hey, no, I'm in the middle of something.
Right.
Like,
well, like, I think still one of my favorite game openings was Eden Prime.
yeah, that was fucking
how that
great.
went down. You know, you have this mysterious Spectre that we now know was Spectre, that mysterious dude on board, and you're like, yeah, we're on a routine mission. You know, I was like, oh, okay, cool.
This is routine? All right.
All right. And then you go, and then shit hits the fan, the dude dies, like...
It was a big scene. It was a big opening. It was like,
huge.
Shit happened, and then, like, you get back, and, like, it's just a roller coaster of events.
And they're like, yeah, we're going to test you, and then we're going to corrupt guy here, and this and that there. So shit just started going on and on and on
like,
super fast.
When you first meet the Angarans, I want you to call me.
All right.
And I want you to tell me what you think of the first contact.
All right. But, so it's, you know, and at the same time, it's like I was saying earlier with Garrus, right? You want to compare companions to Garrus, because Garrus was one of the best companions, and are we doing the same thing? Are we being unfair to the content of this?
Are we being, like,
to Mass Effect 1?
rose-tinted glasses type deal?
Right. And same thing with, like the Star Wars movies. Now, with the Star Wars movies, there are objectively things that are just wrong and bad, in writing and acting and shit like that. But story-wise, like, one of the biggest differences is that I didn't see episodes 4, 5, and 6 till I was a teenager. Yeah. I saw episodes 1, 2, and 3 as I was growing up. So I was 8, and 9, and 10 years old as these movies were coming out. So to me, they were like, oh my god, that's awesome, because I didn't know bad writing when I was 9.
I also don't feel like they were as bad. Like, some of the acting, I don't even want to say the acting, I just think the writing was bad.
I just think Hayden Christensen sucks. He's just such a little whiny bitch.
I didn't mind him in 3.
In 3, it was better because he was doing that brooding thing, and at that time, being a white brooding kid was the thing.
The emo,
yeah.
At the same time, I feel like it's also on the director, because they could have been like, no, we need to do this over again. Right. We need to get this right. Because you got to remember, it's not just like, okay, dude doesn't act that great. It's on the director to make sure they get the take that they want.
Right.
So if they go, all right, this is the one we're going with, or they grab the first take, that's on them. That's not really on the actor. And then it's also the writing. Like, if the line is horrible, that's not the actor's fucking fault.
I hate sand. It's coarse and it gets everywhere.
Hayden Christensen did not write that line. That was a fucking writer. And then the director kept it and then told him to do it, and he did the best he fucking could. Like, I don't... Yeah. Because you can't blame it on an actor.
And I agree. And then back to our topic, I feel like that's where a lot of the animosity comes. And that's just any medium, any game series that there's more than one that... Oh, with the exception like Assassin's Creed, everyone agrees 2 is better than 1. Because Assassin's Creed 1 was just very raw in its stages.
And rough,
and then 2 just...
Which is a little funny because everyone's like, oh, the first one's always better.
Right. Usually the first one's better, the sequels suck. And then the third one usually wraps it up really nicely. And then Mass Effect did that all ass backwards. First one was great. The second one was phenomenal. And then the third one was... So,
Which I actually want to defend 3. Yeah, not very many people do, but it was great all the way up to the end.
Yeah.
But even then, I thought it was a good enough story. I thought they did a cop out on the end on how they resolved it.
Right.
But I still thought it was fine.
Well, and then wasn't there an option too? Like if you actually die at the end of 2, a whole different dude takes up 3.
You play fucking Freddie Prinze Jr.'s character, the Cortez.
And then it still
You play that guy.
and then it still ends the same. Does Cortez sacrifice himself then with all that shit and whatnot? That's stupid.
Same thing.
So
For the most part.
Anyway, back to our actual first topic.
I know. What else was I playing? PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds came out last Thursday.
Oh yeah, I heard you guys suck at that game.
Oh yeah, we sucked so bad, in fact, that we got first place. Right there, motherfuckers. Winner,
Hacks.
chicken dinner.
Hacks.
DarkSide Junkie. Team rank number 1. 1 out of 50 teams with 2.
Wow.
So 100 people. Me and Doom kicked ass. That was a ton of fun. I played a ton of games, and that was the first one we won. We kept coming really close. We would get like second place a lot.
Fuck.
And I would either be dead, like, just as the last part of it was happening.
So it was always your fault?
Yeah, it was always my fault.
Of course.
I wasn't there to back up Doom. But we played this one perfectly. We weren't sticking, like, right next to each other. We kept... So that way we'd have angles on anyone that we would see. Like, if I didn't have the angle, Doom had it. If Doom didn't have it, then I had it.
So
like,
what kind of shooter is played?
So
on
have you seen H1Z1?
Roughly.
Okay, so everyone gets loaded up on a plane, and the plane's flying over this island, and it picks a different flight path randomly, and it could be a really fucked up flight path too, where it's only like on part of the island.
No.
But the island itself stays the same, and the loot is different. Not always in the same spot. It's not always the same thing.
Okay.
So, but as you're flying over, you decide where to jump out of the plane at, and then you're skydiving, and then at a certain altitude, your parachute opens, and then you go down to where you're going, and then you find loot, get armed, and then you need to survive. And then so what happens is what instead of like having this giant map and you have to go hunt people down, is a circle happens, and that's a play area. Everything outside of it, you start taking damage, and then they'll randomly put red circles on the map somewhere, and that's mortar strikes that are randomly happen. So you have to constantly stay in the circle, and then it's a time limit, so it only stays open, and then it shortens, and then shortens, and then shortens until it gets to fucking really small, maybe football-sized field area.
Wow.
And then, if 30 people survive, that's 30 people in that little area.
Fuck.
So it just gets smaller and smaller. What happened a lot of times is me and Doom would get completely fucked by the map. So you'd have a circle, and it doesn't always go in that circle again. It can be like on the edge of that circle, and there's where the other circle's going to be. Like it just randomly places.
You might be way the fuck down here, and you're like, fuck.
Yeah, we got to run across to the fucking to hit that other one, and that's what happened a lot. And we'd be like almost dead or dying, and then it would come, and then we just get hit. Right. And then the smaller the circle gets, the more damage the outside area progressively stacks.
Okay.
So as it's getting to like down to really small,
so like each game pretty much has a time limit.
Everything has a time limit. Yeah, the whole game has a time limit.
Is it a finite amount of ammo where you have to find your ammo and find your guns?
You find your guns, you find your ammo. It's not too hard finding guns. Sometimes you can get totally fucked by RNG. You just drop somewhere where there doesn't happen to be any rifles.
Goddamn.
It happened quite a few times
you go out
with
there
us.
With a slingshot and a boomerang.
Sometimes you land where half the fucking server decided to land with you. And you guys are scrambling to get that pistol, to get ammo in it, and start firing before they do.
Killing everybody. Damn.
And it's do we kill these guys and look for a fight? Do we hide out and try to wait to the end to get first place? Do you pick that shot where you see that guy going? You see two groups fighting. Do you wait to find the winner, or do you try to pick one off and then get the others? Like,
I think that's more.
There's a lot of strategy. There's cars in the game too. That you don't have to go find parts. They're ready. They're just ready to go.
Fucking most created.
It's a ton of fun. I highly enjoy the game. American bought it too. Yeah, it's in alpha, early access. It's been in alpha for a while, and it had weekends, like alpha weekends, where people will come in and play. But it finally hit early access to everyone, and it's just up all the time, so anyone can play it now. It's already had a couple updates.
What's it cost?
$30. Right? I said that right, dude. It's 30 rep. 30. It's $29.99. It's fun. Love it. Like it. We had a ton of fun. Like I said. Probably gonna play more today. All right, on to
the first topic.
Do we want to go here, or do you want to knock out some of the...
Let's knock out those two. They're smaller.
Okay. We'll do random news bit real quick.
Yeah.
No fucking A. Random news bits. Biots.
Little biots.
Random news bits. Destiny 2 officially announced.
I pre-ordered my copy. Here's the freaking Cade 6 figure.
The Nathan Fillion voiced that guy.
Yeah. It's kind of hard to translate and see really how good this figure looks.
But the texture detail is insane.
I broke it.
Yeah, really
no, that's the sting.
Yeah.
This thing is like incredibly high detail. When
It's
you look
hard
at it in
to
person.
see right now.
It's hard to see over the camera, but like its hood I swear it looks like cloth. Like it's just
plastic, but it looks like cloth.
It's
fucking on
insanely cool, and it was a free pre-order bonus at GameStop. My store only got 30 of these dudes, and they were gone. I think it went up for pre-order Thursday, and when I went to work Saturday, I got there was 3 left, and I pre-ordered mine, and then 2 of the random people pre-ordered.
Not bad.
And then with the other part of the pre-order bonus is the access to the beta when it goes up. So
Okay.
a closed beta before it goes to an open beta. I know I didn't play Destiny a whole hell of a lot because when it came out, I was selling cards at that time, and I was almost never fucking home.
Nope, you were never home.
I did goddamn no real gameplay besides like single player shit that I would bring to work on my DS.
On your DS, I was about to say, unless it was Pokemon, Fire Emblem, or a DS game, you didn't really touch it.
And it sucks because I missed out on a good couple of years of some really good games. It's really big shit. So by the time I actually got to play Destiny, I think I started playing it when Taken King came out, and no one that I knew was playing it anymore. So by yourself, by myself, it was incredibly boring. And also when I was trying to play that
by yourself,
when I was trying to play that, I was also trying to catch up on the last 2 years of shit that I missed. So there was a lot of stuff that was drawing my attention, and everything like that. There's a lot of really cool events going on here in these last couple of weeks. So I guess we're bringing back a bunch of the old raids and making a bunch of really cool loot available and all that kind of shit.
Yeah.
But the biggest piece of news for us is the fact that Destiny 2
confirmed to be on PC.
confirmed to be on PC. So that's pretty cool. I
don't know. Do you play? I know you were praising PS4 just before we started the podcast.
It
But
wasn't
does
so much.
it really matter the whole first on DLCs?
Only no. Short answer, no. Long answer, it's not just first. There's also a lot of exclusive shit that comes out in terms of armor and loot and
Day
equipment.
one.
No, exclusive.
Okay.
Activision and Sony are
Yeah.
in bed with each other for the last couple of years, and they will be for a few more years to go.
They will be as long as Sony stays on top on consoles, which they stomped the fuck. There's no catching up now. It's beyond the point of return now.
Yeah, they'll have to wait for next gen to try.
If they even do a next gen, because and I'm not one of those people that are going, oh my god, this is the last console generation. How Microsoft's planning to do these iterations like Scorpio, where it's still the Xbox One, but with just slightly better tech.
hardware.
I think they might. They're going to gauge how the Scorpio does. As Sony's doing the same thing with the PS4 Pro, and they might not do like a PlayStation 5. It'll just be, all right, hey, here's a new one, updated graphics, whatever, and then they'll start doing like they do in PC, where, all right, it'll just recognize, oh, you're on the regular PlayStation. Hold on, lower graphics, not 4K.
So it'll be what's the word?
Like we do, how we change the resolution and the graphics options.
It'll be optimizable essentially.
Yes.
So you'll buy the new what the fuck ever, pop it in, and then your system knows what it can run it at, and then
the game will look and go, what hardware are you running? Oh, okay, you have the PlayStation Pro 2.0.
Bam.
Boom. And
because I heard a rumor because
that's where Microsoft's trying to take it.
Right.
They're talking about not doing these console generations, but doing iterations.
Right.
Is what they're saying.
Right. And it's really funny because every time because PlayStation was the most infamous for doing their slim versions of systems, and then Xbox did it with 360. They had the 360, the 360 Slim, and then 360 Econ mode.
Yeah, the Econ, which was crap.
They look ugly, ugly as fuck. And then and also to shit on PlayStation, their PlayStation Slim K looks like absolute garbage.
No, the Slim K was the worst.
With the sliding top, it was ugly. I hate it.
Which you could just barely touch it; it pops open.
Yeah, I hated it with a fucking passion. But the
No,
only
like
cool
that.
thing, it came in a couple cool colors. But not I wouldn't.
But even then, it wasn't like that matte or that like.
It was well because it was a weird bad combination because
And it had the
very top of
thin,
it, the
like-
center top of it was plastic, matte colored of whatever the color system was, and it had the weird little slats, and then on the edges were glossy.
It was just fucking awkward.
And to be fair, PlayStation 4 still does the same thing, or at least my model, the original one, where the slide that is removable is glossy, and then the rest of it's matte. I kind of understand that to make it very obvious which part can come out, but I still don't like it. But no, but so I was looking at the differences because I was trying to really learn what the hell the Pro can do, and I would read an article. They're like, "Oh yeah, if you're thinking about upgrading, don't," because rumors have it that PlayStation is going to come out with something that's going to be the direct competitor to Scorpio. Which everyone's like, "Oh, that was what the PS4
Pro is
was
supposed to
gonna
be the Scorpio, but they're also looking at the Scorpio. People don't even know. Like, Scorpio doesn't even. It has to. We can barely 4K 60 FPS game on PC.
Right.
Without dropping money.
Right.
And even then, we're close. We're very close.
Right.
Two 1080 Ti's for sure. More like it, but it's got to be optimized. And that's a 1080 Ti is around 700.
Yeah, so
that's 1400 on your GPUs alone.
That's crazy.
And so it's,
and this is part of the reason why I know it's talking about.
I mean,
being
older
wishy-washy.
games, yeah, we can do 4K 60 FPS, but anything brand new just out right now, like, not happening.
Well, and this is part of my
4K 30
my
for sure.
personal struggle. Just me. We know that I don't like the PC Master Race gloaters, and I think a lot of it's because I don't feel I fully qualify for one or the other. I simply like games. I simply love games, and I love playing them in
a true gamer. It doesn't matter.
I like playing. I can respect the mobile game for what it can do. Like Fire Emblem Heroes, it's a solid fucking mobile game.
For me, mobile games just don't do it.
I think you'd like Fire Emblem Heroes. I really do think you'd like it because it plays just like the old Tactics. It's just watered down in a good way because then you can play for 20-30 minutes and feel satisfied. But anyway, this is where my big problem is because since I know, obviously I got no room to talk about computer money investments because I've gotten a lot of your old ones when you upgrade.
Mm-hmm.
But if I hadn't, my computer would be in tatters right now.
Yeah.
It wouldn't run. And that alone, my calculations has been at least around $1,000.
And what I've given you?
And what? No, you giving me more than that with the fucking last GPU alone. No, but when I bought it from you, I bought it for the price I bought it from you from. Then I bought the RAM. Then I bought the
I sold it to you at a fucking steal too.
You did. And then taking all that into consideration, I spent more on that than I have on my PS4, and my games look very much different. That's my technical problem at the end of the day, and because I have a hard time investing. Because last week after the show, we were looking at all this and looking at how much I would have to spend to build a badass rig, and I'm like,
that's all we need. Okay. So here's the thing.
I know, but I'm not a modder. I don't sit there and mod and like you were doing with Skyrim, where it looks so fucking real. You could damn near lick the Argonian's booty. I don't need all that. And I'm a lot more simple in that aspect where I just want to be able to play my game with no technical problems. I don't like the fact that sometimes that Origin and Mass Effect keep shutting down on me. At least every time I play, it shuts down on me once. It just completely dumps on me, and I have no fucking clue why. And I don't. And it's not like where consoles are the Apple mentality. Grab a new one.
Yeah.
And the computers are not. And it's funny because it's just that's my personal dilemma where I'm like, because I found out my wife wants to get me one of these. And I'm like, I don't want you to spend $500 on a chair. So I was like, ugh. And because she asked me because she knew that I would, if all of a sudden there it was, I was like, you did not just fucking spend $500 on a goddamn chair. for me. Like, I like it. It's the most comfortable goddamn thing on earth. But to me, it's not versatile enough to do it. I still haven't officially said no because I'm just so torn about it. I would rather spend a few $100, get a new desk and a mediocre chair because my desk is shit.
Yeah, because you didn't get this one, huh?
No, because Americans had to go to your mother, and I still have a broken everything. Everything's broken. Think about it. It's probably broken.
Yeah.
but anyway, but this is my problem with this, right? Because Destiny is Activision, and Activision and Sony are best friends right now. I think the best version of Destiny is going to be on PS4. Only the bigger advantage, the fact that you don't need Xbox Live or PlayStation Plus to play Destiny online on PC.
True.
So that's kind of where I'm torn because as of right this moment, I have the limited edition pre-ordered for PS4, the $100 edition, and it doesn't come with anything that I super care about. So I'll make up my
hella
mind.
picky on digital deluxes now. Like
Yeah. What the fuck's the point? You give me a shader.
Not even that. I'm not even talking just Destiny. It's a lot of games where it's like, oh, I get a small boost for the first hour or two of the game, and my first upgrade just gets rid of my pre-order bonus. The fuck I need that for?
Yeah.
I honestly could not care less anymore.
Like and this is where I once again fall back into I'm not 100% for digital yet either. I'm just so I know I'm very counter to what we are as a channel and stuff, but Persona 5. My pre-order bonus, that's a free bonus, thank God, and I don't have to upgrade it to anything. I had a choice between a steelbook case or a controller skin. I don't like skins because they just eventually wear off and go away, but the steelbook, I'll have that fucking.
You guys see Rob's, actually, his whole controller is skinned, and it's textured.
Yeah.
Nothing can come off of it.
I just don't think that this one's going to be that kind of quality.
Gotcha.
Because I figured a free pre-order bonus, best case scenario, it's a nice sticker. And
a nice sticker.
And I didn't want to wear it off. And because I have 4 controllers, and I switch between them, I don't let any of them die. I switch between them fairly often. So I'm going to always want to play the one with the skin. And then which one I want to put the skin on? I don't have a straight black controller. I have blue, red, white, and gold. So...
Okay.
So yeah, that's what. So Destiny 2 announced. A lot of people are really excited. We got over 30 pre-orders in the first 24 hours for it. Pretty insane, pretty cool. But more than likely, you guys are gonna be picking it up.
Probably. I think Doom was looking at it too. I'm almost positive he was. I know Rob definitely 100%. He said he's getting it for PC.
Cool.
I know if Rob's grabbing it for PC, all his buddies are grabbing it for PC. When I played on PS4, I played with all of them.
Right, I remember that.
Even when Rob wasn't on, I was playing with them. So
no, yeah, I remember.
They're cool to hang out with. I mean, they take a little getting used to sometimes because of their personalities.
Sure.
But other than that, I mean, if you just take everything else other than the game out of whatever they might be talking about, it's easy to just, all right, we're just gaming. And plus, you can just tell them, hey, shut the fuck up, let's play. And then they're like, oh, okay. Or then, hey, shut the fuck up. And then
done.
Everyone just tells everyone to shut the fuck up. And everyone plays. Doesn't matter.
And then Persona 5 dropping next week. This Tuesday.
Reviews are in, and it's hovering around 9.4 average.
So one thing that I hadn't taken into consideration with Persona 5, it's been almost 10 years since a main Persona game has come to the consoles.
Yeah, Persona 4 originally was PS2.
PS3 never got one. This Persona 5 was initially supposed to be on PS3.
Persona 5 Golden was...
Persona 4 Golden was...
Persona 4, sorry.
Golden was Vita. And that was the perfect edition. Everyone agrees. Persona 4 Golden on Vita got better reviews than Persona 4.
And then PS3 got Persona 4 Golden Arena.
Persona 4 Arena, but it's a fighting game. It's not a
Persona fighting game. Which you can't really count, yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't... Not a main series Persona game.
Just like I don't count the Zelda Dynasty Hyrule Warriors as a Zelda game.
No, and they said
it's Dynasty Warriors with a Zelda skin.
Yeah, and everything that happens in there is non-canon.
Yeah,
and just like actually I don't know about Arena, and plus with Persona each game is its own thing. So
like the Far Cry's, how each one's totally different. Nothing's ever.
They don't carry it on, which is really cool. I mean, in one sense, it's really cool because you know what to expect. Like when Far Cry 4 came out, we knew what to expect because we enjoyed Far Cry 3, and we're like, sweet, it's gonna be a fun, cool game, and it was just its own story.
Yeah.
And then Primal was a little weird.
I like those. I almost wish they just did something like that with Mass Effect, like
just one shots of this.
Just you can number them all you want. They don't have. They can just be all right. This person's story. All right, and this person's story.
And they might do that. They might decide that Andromeda doesn't do well enough, and they might do a Mass Effect 5 back in the Milky Way, and maybe we're dealing with something going on.
Why don't we do First Contact War? Play as a fucking...
I would love that. I would love it.
I wouldn't like it at the same time, because I really like the Turians. I don't want to fight the Turians.
I'll fight everybody.
Because I guarantee you it was that super xenophobic, racist type fucking... Oh my god, fuck the Turians, blah blah blah, and they're like, oh my god, fuck humans, blah blah blah, and it was just and then all of a sudden, like, they're besties.
Yeah.
Now.
Alright, we're cool.
It's like the schoolyard bully, dude.
Go beat his ass once.
You beat his ass once, now he's your best fucking friend.
Yep.
I feel like that's exactly what happened with the Turians. Although they would have wiped us if it wasn't for the council.
Right. No,
they were gearing up.
The council came up, they're like, hold the fuck
up. Hold on.
These are you're pretty much beating children. You guys don't know the fact their ass from their elbow, and half of them argue about fictitious creature steal. So
yes.
So then Horizon Zero Dawn controversy. I looked into this a little bit. Something about
Did you?
A little bit.
Okay, so let's change it because this is going to be a topic, a fucking semi-big topic.
I do want to grab Persona 5. I think I'm going to require myself to finish the paper I'm working on before I pick it up. But you guys will get news from Persona 5 from me at some point, probably before the end of the month.
So this is a contrived controversy. It's not a real one at all. It's fucking stupid. This is people picking something to complain about just to fucking have something to complain about. Because have you played this? You haven't played this.
No, it came out right before Breath of the Wild, and I was definitely going to.
So I watched a lot. I looked at a lot of it.
It looked really good.
Rob told me a fuck ton about it. I got a lot of information on it.
Cool.
This game is
racist.
No, not even. It is extremely diverse. Like, this is... You can't get more diverse than this game. In the first few, I want to say couple hours, you run across people of multiple ethnicities. You come across gay people. You come across, like... It's just everywhere. Your leading character is from, like, a matriarchal society. Like, it's all women. So it's just... You got...
Wait, so who mows the lawn?
Shut the fuck up now. So it's a very diverse game. Like, you can't... It's almost too diverse. It's diverse for diversity's sake, almost. It's almost there, but it's a good game. Like, everyone agrees,
yeah,
it's good. It doesn't shove anything down anyone's throat.
Okay.
It just does it, which is how I think it should happen. I hate when it's like, hey, I'm the gay character. Oh my god, I'm so gay. Or, I'm the lesbian. Blah, blah, blah. Like, I hate when they do that. They force it. Right. It's like, just let it be. Let me just find out they're gay. Because you know what happens in real life? People don't come up and go, hey, I'm fucking gay.
No, that happened.
It doesn't fucking happen.
Oh, yeah, it does. I was walking down the street one day.
Yeah.
Dude was like, I'm gay, dude. I was like, alright.
People don't tell you their sexual preference the first 2 minutes you meet them. Unless they're hitting on you. And then you kind of know what they are. Yeah. It's just, I just let things happen naturally. Right. Like, I don't know. Star Trek did it. I mean, they talk about a super liberal TV show. If you want to even go that far, it's when in the first season. It's one of the first. It's either the first episode or one of the first few. You notice two guys holding hands as they're walking down. Like, they don't say it, they don't push it, right. And they're in the background as it goes by. It just passed by. It's just like, you know, the hallway shots, and you see people walking, and you see two people, you know.
Two dudes.
Or like they're talking and they hate dudes like randomly. Oh, but my husband wouldn't like that. Blah blah blah. It just goes. Like no one shoves it. It's not a plot moment.
Because it shouldn't be a showstopper.
And that's what I hate. I think that's everyone tells me, oh, you're so anti blah blah. No, I just don't like it thrown in my. I don't like when you just blatantly go, hey.
Well, when I walk up to people when I first introduce them, I'm like, hi, I'm Jose. I like vagina. That's how I introduce myself.
That's how you do it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello.
See how stupid that sounds?
Hello, my name's Jose. I'm heterosexual. Oh, okay.
See, it just sounds so dumb. I just like when it happens naturally. And this, they do it. I mean, someone had to physically do everything because it's a video game. Art. But it just happens. It's just the way it is. No one's like, hey, this is blah blah blah. There's no. So what's happening is, some people are claiming it's full of Native American appropriation, the whole cultural appropriation, which I think is fucking retarded. For use of the words savage, braves, and primal, because primal automatically means Native American. Apparently.
Really?
Apparently.
I think primal and I think Far Cry.
Braves I can understand, but they're using these to talk about two different warring tribes. Because you gotta remember, we've also it's in the future, but we've gone backwards. We've gone past Stone Age. Or no, we're back
like in this weird Stone Age.
Yeah. We're in tribes. We're not in cities. Yeah. So we've gone tribal. I mean, but yeah, saying the word savage because I guess Native Americans.
Well, my first question would be: were they using it in a derogatory way?
They were using it to call another fucking tribe, like that tribe is savage. They're savages.
I mean,
but it's a word. It's a descriptive word.
Yeah, but in our society, it has its connotations.
I don't see how it's appropriating Native American history, though.
Yeah, I would probably disagree with that.
I don't think you can appropriate a culture.
That's an entire conversation.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I don't. I've seen a bunch of videos where people have gone to, or who live in Tokyo, who have seen a lot of videos out here where there's people doing the whole geisha thing out here, either for multiple things. It's just white people doing it. And they're like, they think it's endearing. They think that, oh, they like our culture. Well, that's cool. But then you have white people here going, oh, you're appropriating Japanese, but the Japanese have no fucking problem with it. So who decides that line?
Yeah. Well, that's funny. I was having a conversation somewhat with this about gender identification with people, and this person was, not matter who it was, but we're talking, and what's funny is that most of the people who cause the most hubbub about the offensiveness of certain
There's the people who it's not offending.
Right. So this is just people trying to make a fucking shit out of something.
Yeah, and it
was probably a Microsoft guy pissed off because you know what. Pissed off. Damn it! Everybody has a good gaming right now except us.
It was Phil Spencer. It was Phil Spencer.
I know. I had this customer in the store. Yeah, I'm thinking about trying my PS4 because there's more games on Xbox One. I'm like, well, first, sir, you're wrong. I'm sorry to tell you that. There are more games on PS4. Now, if you're talking about slightly more popular games, yeah, Xbox has Halo and Gears of War, and Forza, which I will give them is the best racing game on the market right now. All the Forza games.
Even over Grand Theft? Or not Grand Theft, sorry. Gran Turismo.
There is no Gran Turismo right now.
And it hasn't still come out?
No,
Still? Didn't we do that like 2 years ago?
Well, not 2 years
last
ago.
year.
We haven't been doing this for 2 years. But
last year. We did it last year.
Yeah, it was supposed to come out last November. And now it has a 2BA. To be announced. Who knows? Who fucking knows?
What the fuck is going on over Sony?
No, This is what's it called? Hydroponics or whatever.
Oh.
Okay. And this is how it happens with every major Gran Turismo. They get into huge fucking disputes and
with cars and
the car manufacturers about what they put out and what they do.
It's so fucking dumb.
Yeah.
This is why we no longer have NCAA football.
Well, no, this is because of the controversy of whether or not those athletes should be compensated for their likeness being used by a money-making machine like EA.
You're in college. I don't know. I don't fucking know. I don't know. I haven't looked up any of this to even give a fucking opinion.
And I agree, but I think at the core of it is it's your personal liberties. Yes, they're putting you through school, but you're giving them your fucking life to do it. And the training that an athlete has to go through, especially for something like to be a good fucking football player, I don't know. So yeah, but in short, it's why. In short, is why we don't have NCAA games anymore. Not that I give a goddamn. I don't fucking play NCAA games, so.
Yeah. So the Horizon Zero Dawn controversy. This issue lies right there in it. The issue lies right there in the title. Horizon Zero Dawn's controversy.
Question mark.
This game did nothing to create controversy. It's bullshit media and PC internet personality wannabes that create these controversies from nothing to generate viewership either for their ego and ad revenue. Problem is, there are enough morons out there in the world that just spoon up and drink down anything that is posted on Facebook and the like as truth. It's the same crap that happened in the first Tomb Raider reboot when Laura was being sexually assaulted and everyone was in an uproar. But everyone ignored the part where she straight away blows the guy's fucking head in two. Mm-hmm. You just need to wait. You just need to wait out this trend of being offended or having to justify everything so people can get back to telling the stories that they want and having their vision fully realized without having to compromise for the possibility of hurting someone's fucking feelings.
Yeah, and I would agree with that. I however, do not foresee this trend of snowflakeism to go anywhere anytime soon. We're in the midst of it, and the snowflakes are at this time in their 20s, going in and start getting into positions of more
power. Yeah. See, and this is why cultural appropriation is the stupidest thing I've ever heard of. To me, I don't know why anyone even entertains social justice warriors on it. I've also noticed the offense only seems to apply, like you said, to non-minorities in the West. Everyone else is free to do whatever they want.
Yeah, I mean,
you don't. It's just doesn't work the other way around.
Yeah, and I agree that I would agree that I don't think Horizon Zero Dawn did anything intentionally to be offensive, and that this is simply fabricated news. Cultural appropriation is a thing.
I feel like social justice warriors are just eating themselves because this game is full of diversity,
right?
And they pick a word, right. two to three words.
Yeah, and
that were used to describe a warring tribe within the game,
right?
And go, oh my god, it's Native American appropriation. Oh my fucking god, the world's on fire.
Well, and then that's what that's the part that I'm going to disagree with. Cultural appropriation is a thing. It is a thing. I don't know that it's a huge social problem,
but to what extent? Like how? Like I haven't come across a real. I'm not being facetious or anything.
No, that's fine.
I have not seen one single instance where I'm like, okay, yeah, that's fucked up.
Okay, in the 1920s,
I want to know.
In the 1920s, jazz was viewed as an inferior form of music.
Okay.
Or leading up to the 1920s, because of its origination in the black community.
Yes. Okay.
And then it started to become popular.
Okay.
And whites took jazz and made it something different. And slowly,
rock
jazz,
and roll
blues,
comes from jazz.
Rock, all that. Every iteration then is them taking something that was made by someone else, changing it, and calling it their own.
It's a progress of the medium.
And that's what the other side's going to argue. But there was no nod to it. No, hey, I'm inspired by. Hey, this came because I was inspired by this. No, my new style of music is completely my own. And when the artists had to, the original artists get no credit.
Is there anything modern other than from the 20s? Are you talking about rock now? Like Slipknot should put a dedication into jazz.
Yeah, and they do. Corey Taylor constantly talks about his original inspirations, which are not anything in the recent times because your musicians listen to fucking music from all over. But the point with this is the Horizon Zero Dawn is not a good example because I don't think that's cultural appropriation.
No,
I simply think that they're telling a story, and in this story, these characters define their nemesis, whatever. By
apparently
savages or whatever.
It's another tribe calling your main character's tribe savages.
Sure. So yeah, but that's within the context of a story. Cultural appropriation, I think, in storytelling, it's a little hard to be like, oh, that's cultural appropriation. But It happens in music, it happens in TV, it happens in all sorts of stuff. Ghost in the Shell, Scarlett Johansson. She should not be playing Major. Period. Should be an Asian woman.
Should be.
And
I'll agree with you.
The upcoming Death Note. There should not be a white person in there. This whole fucking story took place in Tokyo, Japan, specifically. But this is Hollywood, culture appropriating.
What about the monster? I don't mind.
The monster?
Yeah, that's being played by Willem Dafoe, who's white. But
Willem Dafoe just has the fucking face for a monster.
yes, he does.
So, like Green Goblin, don't need the mask. Just
the main character. There's no shortage of Japanese people.
No, they should be playing it, but this is Hollywood not wanting to give.
The ancient one, Doctor Strange,
should have been an old Asian man.
Like I agree, and they even showed a man. They even did that scene where he first goes me and he's talking to the guy, and then she's like, "Oh, you're welcome." I'm like,
it's aggravating because cultural appropriation is a thing.
I don't.
It's not.
Would you call that cultural appropriation or whitewashing?
There's no difference. Whitewashing and cultural appropriation. You're taking that and you're painting it white and you're selling it. So
okay.
that, like most things, there's the middle ground. That's usually where I exist because the left sometimes has okay ideas, the right sometimes has okay ideas. Most of the time they're crazy and batshit, and I fucking hate them both. But somewhere in the middle of both of their yelling and screaming, there's the truth.
Yes.
In that truth, cultural appropriation exists. Not to the oh my god, the word using the word savages and braves. Oh my god, we're stealing everything.
What about the? I know this isn't gaming, and I hate to fucking veer this far into it. No, it's probably wax from the candles. I hate to veer this far off, but it wasn't even that long ago. The white guy who got yelled at for having dreads in his hair, saying he was appropriating black fucking. For just having dreads. When dreads originated in Greece. Like, that's as far back as we can go. It's actually Minoan culture, actually, to go even farther back.
Dreads are...
Before anything was going on.
Dreads are difficult because it's hard to find true evidence of it, especially since the fact that we all came from the continent of Africa. And we slowly started migrating from there because I believe in that. Not hocus pocus.
But it's really easy to have dreads if you just have nappy hair and don't wash it.
Right. So when I said nappy, now you're racist. And that's
Jews have nappy hair too.
That's the ridiculous. And I said Jews, now you're racist.
Oh now god, because I said a word.
You didn't say people of Jewish faith instead of Jews. See? Now you're racist.
Oh my god.
See, so this is where the ridiculousness that I don't agree with.
Yes.
And the cultural appropriation that a part that I don't agree with, where all you have to do is say a word to be culturally appropriated. That's stupid. But cultural appropriation is a thing. And today we see it in movies more so than in a lot of things. A lot of the things that are being, like, then some things are in change for...
ScarJo should never have touched the role. Or it's not... I don't even want to blame her, because it's not her fault.
No, they offer her the role.
They offer the role. She's going to say no to money? Like, you don't do that. Like,
of course you want people to look like...
I hate that people fucking target her. They're like, oh, she should have known better than take her...
You can be mad at somebody, be mad at Hollywood.
Yeah, be mad at the directors or the producers. It's usually, like, the producers that pursue. It's like a combination of producers and directors. They're like, well, I want to work with this person. And I want this person.
And then on one hand, they need star power to draw the attention.
They do need star power. But how are stars born? Random people
who get up in the ranks. So that's what sucks, because in my opinion, cultural appropriation is a thing. Is it a social play that's going to destroy our world? Probably not. But there needs to be a certain respect given to the source material. It's like when people were pissed off that Samuel L. Jackson played Nick Fury. Well,
that didn't bother me. There was already a black
in the Ultimate.
Yeah, in the Ultimate,
Nick Fury was black. And even if he wasn't, it doesn't matter. You needed someone who could talk the shit. Now, the defense to it's not white appropriation or cultural appropriation is that or whitewashing is that because it's fictional source material, the now new creators or interpreters or whatever you want to call it of this new form of medium can interpret it in any way they want. And I'm like, I guess I can agree, but
because that's the one thing. Because I when it comes to like comic books and stuff, if you were to take Doctor Strange, who's a white guy, only white guy, and you made him, pick a race, Brazilian woman, I'd be upset because
And then that's where...
And then I'm racist.
No, and that's where the left then finds the hypocrisy in Hollywood.
Yeah.
Not necessarily the right, because Hollywood is left.
Yeah.
So that was the fun of hypocrisy. People get up in arms when, for example, Fantastic Four, they made Johnny Storm black.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, that makes no sense. The source material's not that way. But then there's no outlash when you make Major from Ghost in the Shell white when she was Asian. Why?
Yeah.
Why? And they've done that with a bunch of other shit.
It's okay to switch a white person out with a minority, or
the other way around. Minority with a white person.
Yeah, but you
make a white person a minority, and they're like, argh.
Yeah, it's.
Oh, and the fact that
there's no shortage of different races when it comes to superheroes and stuff that you can draw from. Like, for instance, you have Black Panther. That's going to be a great movie, I think.
I have a white guy in it.
They have a white guy, but he's not the main guy. That's not the Black Panther.
Well, here's what's funny, right? Because in Spider-Man comics, there is a black Spider-Man.
Puerto Rican.
It's actually Puerto Rican and black.
That's the same thing? Because Puerto Ricans are blacks and Spaniards?
No, it's not. It's different in the fact that he's African American, which is different from just being black, and Puerto Rican. That's his race. Like, his dad was African American and his mom was Puerto Rican. So, anyway, Miles
Morales.
Thank you. No, you know what? So maybe it was the other way around. Maybe his dad was Puerto Rican and mom was black. But anyway.
Regardless. It was a mix of both.
A lot of fans wanted Danny Glover to play him. Or not Danny Glover. Danny Glover's the older guy. His son.
Donald Glover.
Donald Glover, you're right.
Yes,
yeah,
Donald Glover.
They wanted him to play Spider-Man. Because they're like, oh, he could be a Miles Morales. He's funny. He's charismatic. He can be a Spider-Man. And I was totally fine.
He's actually going to be playing Lando.
Yeah, he is going to play Lando. I think it's going to be great for Lando. But yeah, so what if they suddenly decided to make Lando white?
See, that would piss me off. Because he's already black. It's already the material is there, and like I said, I've agreed with you when it comes to that kind of medium. When you're taking something that's already established. It's been established for a very long time, and there's already people of other colors or people of other genders,
people of whatever. If you're gonna make Cinderella and you decide to make everybody black, I mean, I guess you can make a black version of it.
I'm sure there is one. I wouldn't be surprised.
Probably, but like, I don't know.
It just there's no, if you don't like what's out there and you don't want to do it, create something new. Don't change what's already there.
You're asking Hollywood to come up with a new idea.
I know, fuck me, right?
We'll get world peace before that happens.
Probably, and that's the same thing when it comes to gaming. Like, you have the ability to create something completely new.
Mm-hmm.
Do it. And Horizon Zero Dawn was a great example of fucking
this
taking
was an original,
super
brand new
original
IP. That
like I said, I always wish I was a fly on the wall in that fucking boardroom when someone was pitching this idea.
Like, all right,
we're primal, we're like thrown back in the Stone Age, but catch, we're in the future,
robot giraffes,
and there's robot dinosaurs.
Let's go.
Give me money
and
now.
The main character is a woman.
Yep. In a matriarchal society. Let's go. I would have loved a bit of fun though. I wanted to see how they pitched that. But no, I thought it's a really cool premise. It's great.
I plan to play this game. It comes back to use fairly often, so it's kind of a game that I feel I can check out and play. But our old friend Dragon Shadow, he's still playing it. He's playing the shit out of it. He is loving. He's always posting up pictures on the
PlayStation. Sure, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm always checking out what he's doing. Like cinematic. I think he's running a PS4 Pro and a 4K TV. Like his shit. Because Horizon Zero Dawn was the first one to be 4K for the PS4.
No, nice.
So it looks fucking fantastic. You got the full machinery to just.
So, I just it's really hard talking about shit like this, and I wish I didn't have to talk about this on my channel because I really don't want it. I don't want to talk political on the channel. Problem is, there's too much of politics in gaming now.
I think there's a difference between talking about social issues and getting political. When you're talking about games, and it veers into this area of politics. It's not like we're sitting here and saying, oh, Republicans, oh, Democrats, oh, this and that. We're not. Especially as long as I guess we can explain our sides, because I think, yes, it's an issue. It's not an issue.
Because politically, we're different. We're not quite the same.
No. Yeah, I mean, I think...
We follow along some of the same lines, but some of it we're different.
Yeah. I mean, for the most part...
mainly when it comes to social issues.
I think at the core of it, we believe in just in civil liberties, civil freedoms...
personal responsibility, and
limited government,
but
so essentially, it's just that
I think you align a little bit more classical liberal, which is considered right wing now. It's so stupid.
Yeah, like no, classical liberal, which would have been like Abraham Lincoln.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's considered right wing now.
Yeah,
like it's so liberal, right wing. What?
Mm-hmm.
Like you tell anyone that nowadays. Oh, I'm classical. Oh, you're left. No, actually, it's considered right.
Oh, recently in my class, I learned because your mother, your brother, and myself were all and you were all having that conversation about when starting voting patterns changed.
Mm-hmm.
And I have an exact answer for that now, but we'll talk about it off there.
Okay.
But I think we're done with this.
We're done with this part.
Great game.
One, I don't even know if you're gonna have much to even contribute here.
I don't know much about this.
So this was kind of it wasn't recent. There's just one article recently, but it's kind of the straw that broke the camel's back for me. Every outlet, every major gaming news outlet bashing Star Citizen. And then maybe not bashing it straight up, but very, what's the word? My mother is passive aggressive.
Yeah. What's my mother? Oh, passive aggressive.
Very passive aggressive about it. So they're like, they'll talk about, oh, Star Citizen's doing this, oh, Star Citizen's doing that, if it ever comes out. So first off, for me, I hate passive aggressive. It pisses me off. Just come out and say what the fuck you mean and what you want. Shut the fuck up. I really, really hate passive. I'd rather just deal with whatever it is head on, or not deal with it at all.
Yeah.
I don't like a in between when it comes to it.
Yeah, it's like my tumor. I'm just gonna ignore it.
Yeah, one of the two. Either deal with it or ignore it.
I'm just gonna ignore it.
Just I'll get cancer treatment every other time. I'm saying no. Just I can't stand passive aggressive. And all these articles are fucking damn near passive aggressive. They're like, oh, this cool stuff and blah blah blah. If it ever comes out. Or but it might be just a scam.
Well, can you be mad at the fact that the last couple of years we've had a lot of these fucking really hyped up goddamn games and they fall on their face? Namely, one who's just too similar at face value.
No Man's Sky?
No Man's Sky.
Okay. Got an answer for you.
12.
When did we hear about No Man's Sky?
I don't know. E3? 2014, I think, 15?
Did we hear about it at conception stage? No.
No.
We heard about this at conception stage. People have been paying attention to this
Life
since
does start at
conception. This whole game has been the most transparent development process I've ever seen of any game ever. From the moment that he pitched the idea of Star Citizen, we heard about it. And they had a short little, demo cinematic put together to show it off. You know what I mean? They wanted something to go, hey, this is kind of what we're aiming for.
Right.
People took that as it's in development. Oh, it's been going on. No.
Video.
Instead of him pitching it to a publisher in a boardroom, he pitched it to us on stage to the world and said, I need your money.
This is what I want to make.
Mm-hmm. He said, this is what I want to make. If you guys want this, give me money. I'll make it. Every single time there's been an update or they've shown something off, we get it. Everything that he's shown is playable. That's not a scam. That's not the definition of a scam. A scam is, give me money, I give you nothing. Or I give you a whole lot less than what I've shown.
No Man's Sky.
Snake oil.
No Man's Sky.
No Man's Sky. Hyped up and told it's going to be so much more than it actually is.
Oh, you'll probably never see the same planet.
Bitch. And every planet's the exact same biome. All around. Because, that's real. Anyways. So, here we go.
No Man's Sky.
So yes, I'm doing something a little bit different. I'm actually defending a studio. I'm not going after and going bad practice. Because to me they haven't had a bad practice. They haven't done anything.
Right.
A game of this scope is ridiculous. Look how long it took Mass Effect. It took 5 years of development. Fucking Star Citizen we've heard for about 5 years.
Wow.
Maybe 6.
And it was definitely a bigger scope.
And we heard about this from way better. Look at what we have for Mass Effect, and then look at what they're doing with Star Citizen. There's a huge difference. And then Also, tech had to be created just for Star Citizen. Whole new development techniques and technologies that weren't around, they're putting in. It's ridiculous. And then we heard about this game before any actual development was going on, like I said earlier. We heard about it from actual conception stage, where they're storyboarding, and, like, not even fucking before that, like, this is kind of what we want to do.
This is the idea. I've got an idea, guys.
Mm-hmm. And then they go roadmap with it. Or, all right, we have some stuff. And then they go, okay, so this is our roadmap. These updates are going to contain these things.
Oh, yeah, I remember we were seeing all...
Yep, I was showing the roadmap. They go, all right, here's where we're going to go. We got 2.6.2 just released a few days ago. We're next big update, or next update, other than hotfixes, is going to be 3.0, which is going to start introducing all the actual, like, jobs in the game, where you're going to have mining, refining the ore that you do mine, trading, and then the next one's going to have bounty hunting, agricultural stuff, all the other things, ship repairs, and then all the ships releasing that you need to do those things, the ships that actually specialize in doing that. Right. All those are being released. Every single update we've gotten, everything they've shown off, we have now. Everything he's shown that can be done in the game, we can do in the game right now. It's not a scam. It's not a lie. We have it. And that's what I hate. Everyone's like, they show off all this stuff, but you can't do any of that. You're lying.
Yeah, you're lying.
You're straight up lying.
That's the era of fake news.
It really is. It's beyond alternative facts, okay? This is just straight up fake news.
Fake news.
And what pisses me off is the outlet that put this out is one that I actually like reading other than gaming news. They've been venturing in the gaming news, and they're taking the wrong sides in this. Heat Street. I actually like listening for more political stuff. Because they lost all credibility as soon as they mentioned the name Derek Smart. And I think I've talked about this guy before, a long time ago, on probably one of the earlier podcasts. This guy has had it out for Star Citizen from the fucking get-go.
Derek Smart.
He came out with multiple games. None of them have ever been finished. He's taken everyone's money, never given a refund.
Bastard.
And promises all this shit, and then just became a laughingstock of the gaming community. And all he does is just beat on Star Citizen, talking about how it's a scam, how they're just taking your money, how it's going to go down as the biggest scam in history, the biggest because it's in like $200 million range of money we're given. It's the biggest crowdfunded effort ever. I think it's around 200 million. I'm pretty sure.
You can download this right now, right?
You can play it. Like yeah, I have it. I don't play it right now because I don't have a joystick, and it was given to me from Buck Nasty. Bought it for me.
Nice.
So that's what. Yeah, I did put it in. So everything they show is playable. You can play it right now. They first came out with a play space and something to do. It was a wave-based thing. Where you can take some of the ships that were done in development. And that's the other thing, is the ships. It's not just simply, oh, let me put the ship together, boom, done. It's, alright, hold on. Alright, this cable that I'm making in the game, we're actually going to run power through this. And it's actually going to power this. So if this cable's ever severed, you just lost power to this thing. They're literally like, if you were to create something in real life, they're doing it in the game. Like, It all makes sense in the game. It's ridiculous. I don't even know what the fucking word is for it. I know there's a word for it, and I fucking lost it. But, like, if your thruster goes out, you can't. It's using actual Newtonian physics in the game. So the game has
40% Newtonian.
Are you?
Yeah. Good story.
So, and that's just Star Citizen. It just bugs me that all these outlets are just like, it's like they're hedging their bets with this instead of just reporting on what has been out. Like, none of them have actually looked into any of this. They're just all copy-pasting from each other's articles randomly and adding their own little spin. And then at the end, everyone's the fucking same, if it ever comes out.
If it ever comes out.
It's just, this game's gonna take a while. It's just no one has patience anymore. It's literally the generation of give me now. If it's of instant gratification, and it's been that way. I think it's because of the internet.
Actually, it's becoming the baby boomers, but yeah.
Is it instant gratification before internet and all that?
Oh yeah. I mean, that has exemplified the entire
or exacerbated.
Exacerbated. That's what I was looking for. Thank you.
Like you said.
Exponentially too. Exponentially increased the I want to see it. I need it now. Like, and I try to fight that urge. Now, like, you know, if I know, like Persona 5, it's coming out in just a few days. I could probably go through and fucking find out goddamn everything I want to know about it.
Mm-hmm.
I've looked at the gameplay. I've looked at the social aspects, how they're handling that. That's all I need to know.
Mainly for Mass Effect, what I wanted to know was mainly multiplayer, and I kept watching everything because I wanted multiplayer stuff, and I didn't get it until like just for fucking launch.
Right.
Which is like, if they had showed multiplayer at the very beginning, I would have purposely avoided everything else, and I would have been fine with it too, because I can do that.
Yeah. And I
think we're doing great with not buying fucking Civilization right now, even though we want it right this second.
Well, and then the instant gratification when it comes to that, especially in a medium where so many games come out constantly.
Yeah.
And a game like this, there yet to be a fantastic space game anywhere near the scope that this game is. So people just want it now, and people want to constantly see what's going on with it and then criticize it, so that just in case when it comes out, they can be like, see, I told you so.
Yep, I think so too. And the other thing leveled at Star Citizen is feature creep, which I was on board with. I was believing that it was happening too. Feature creep. So it's a term used when they keep doing like stretch goals. Like, all right, if you give us this much money, we'll add this. All right, okay, next goal. We crushed that goal. Next one. Give us this much money. We raise this much. We'll put this in. And they were doing it for a long time. It was up to like in their 120, 140 million range. They were still doing shit like that.
Damn.
And it's like, all right, dude, you're putting so much in. This game's never gonna come out. You got too much to put in.
Right.
But they stopped. They said, we're done. This is the fucking end.
Well, I mean, and it might have been part of that. It's difficult to say, right? Because you don't want to overpromise and deliver like fucking No Man's Sky.
Well, Chris Roberts is everyone. I don't know people's problem with Chris Roberts, but everyone is going like. I think he's literally trying to create the end all be all fucking space game, and if it comes out even half of what he fucking promises, it will be.
Well, and then how many developers have we bashed and have the general people out there bashed for releasing a quote not done game and then release 17 different season passes for it?
Yeah.
So they're probably planning, you know what? Let's put everything we could possibly want to put in this game. Now, unfortunately, I'll have to eat my fucking foot if a few months after it comes out, they're like, oh, we're doing DLC. But at the same time, it wouldn't be surprising as long as if they deliver everything they're promising. Boom. All those features exist. All those possibilities exist. And then afterwards, they're like, all right, the game is out. We're going to have a certain dedicated team to working on the constant hot fixes and bug fixes, all that kind of shit.
Mm-hmm.
But I have now decided to get another team going, and we're going to start working on more content for the game. So I guess it depends on which way he's going. Ideally, in my opinion, because there's just so much that they want to put in, achieve that goal, do it, finish it, be done with it.
Mm-hmm. And then another thing that people keep doing is, you can just buy all these ships. It's only to support the development at the moment. As soon as
to buy ships?
Yeah, you can buy ships right now.
Okay.
Like if you wanted to, I could buy ships.
Okay.
I think the total right now, if I wanted to buy every ship that's available, is about $15,000. Right? Obviously, I'm not doing that.
No.
Obviously, these are marked up beyond belief compared to what they're going to cost in game.
Right.
Because this is literally just a hey, thank you for helping us. This is the ship you get for giving us this much money. Type deal.
We've been doing this by Mass Effect.
So, your Apex.
Yeah.
They've already stated that when they get close to like even beta stage, that they're gonna cut off all fucking purchasing of ships. The only thing that you're going to be able to purchase is cosmetic things. You're going to be able to buy a currency to turn around and spend to buy, like, oh, I want this cool jacket. Oh, I want this paint skin.
Yeah,
Oh, I want
cosmetics.
this. Cosmetic shit. Shit that we've all said that we're okay with when it comes to microtransactions. Especially a game like this that when it does come out, that's something that people are going to play for a very long time. Because there's so much to do. So I guess that's it for Star Citizen. I wanted to defend it because no one fucking defends it. Crazy Cat 470. How's it going, man? Or